You're born into warm, muddy water, and your mother is already moving away. There is no nest, no milk, no enormous green body coiled around you for protection. One moment, you are emerging from her body among dozens of other newborn snakes. The next, you are alone in a flooded forest, where almost everything larger than you is prepared to eat you. Your mother may stretch several meters long and weigh more than a human. She can ambush capybaras, caimans, and other large animals from the water. You are less than a meter long, thin enough to disappear beneath floating leaves and light enough for a bird to carry away. The animal that may one day become one of South America's most powerful predators begins life as a small piece of moving protein. Your siblings scatter in different directions. None of you waits for instructions. None of you follows your mother. She has completed her investment by carrying you through development and giving birth to you alive. From now on, hunger, instinct, and luck will decide whether you grow. This is the story of how a baby giant anaconda survives after its mother leaves. Your story begins inside an adult female green anaconda. She lives in the wetlands, rivers, swamps, and seasonally flooded forests of tropical South America. Her body is built for water. Her eyes and nostrils sit high on her head, allowing her to remain mostly submerged while watching and breathing. Dark oval markings break up her outline among shadows, roots, and floating vegetation on land. Her size can make movement slow and awkward. In water, the same body becomes quiet, supported, and difficult to see. After mating, your mother carries developing young inside her body. She does not lay eggs in a nest and leave them to incubate. The eggs remain inside her until the young are ready to emerge. You develop using yolks stored within your own egg structure while still inside her reproductive tract. For months, your mother must continue hunting while carrying an entire litter. She may produce 20, 30, or even more young. Each one occupies space. Each one represents energy she gathered by capturing prey. Pregnancy is therefore not a peaceful period beside a carefully decorated nursery. It is a large snake trying to remain alive while several dozen smaller snakes develop inside her. Eventually, muscular contractions begin. You emerge wrapped in a thin membrane. The covering breaks, water touches your scales. Your lungs begin working. Your body bends for the first time without the walls of your mother around it. Nearby, another newborn emerges. Then another. The water briefly contains a moving collection of miniature anacondas, each fully responsible for its own future. Your mother does not count you. She does not inspect the litter for the smallest individual. She does not choose a safe patch of reeds and announce that everyone should remain there until breakfast. She leaves. This may appear careless. It is also normal. Anaconda young are born relatively developed. You can swim, breathe, hide, and strike without being taught. Parental care would require your mother to recognize and defend dozens of small snakes while continuing to feed herself. Nature has selected a different strategy: produce many young. Equip them with working bodies. Allow survival to remove most of them. Your first movement carries you toward cover. Floating plants shade the water. Tangled roots create narrow spaces. Mud clouds around your body as you push forward. You do not understand that camouflage is protecting you. You simply feel less exposed beneath vegetation than in open water. That instinct matters. Above the flooded forest, a heron searches for movement. Its long bill can spear fish, frogs, and small reptiles. To an adult anaconda, the bird is insignificant. To you, it is a flying mouth with excellent vision. A shadow crosses the surface. You stop. Your body lies motionless between stems. The bird lands nearby and stares into the water. One of your siblings moves, the heron strikes, the surface breaks. Then both bird and snake are gone. You remain still. Your first survival lesson has not been delivered by a parent. It has been delivered by someone else's disappearance. The water contains danger as well. A young caiman patrols the edge of the channel. It is not large enough to challenge your mother, but it is easily large enough to swallow you. Larger fish may attack small snakes, turtles, carnivorous mammals, and older anacondas may also treat you as prey. Cannibalism does not require hatred. It requires only a large snake, a small snake, and insufficient concern about family relationships. You move through shallow water where dense plants make pursuit difficult. Your small size allows you to enter spaces larger predators cannot use easily. For now, weakness provides one advantage: you can disappear. Hiding, however, does not provide food. You were born with energy reserves, but they will not support you indefinitely. Soon, chemical signals reach your tongue. You flick it into the air and water. Tiny particles collect on the forked tips. When the tongue returns to your mouth, those particles reach a specialized sensory organ. The information helps you locate prey and understand direction. Something alive is nearby. A small fish moves between submerged roots. You position your body. Adult anacondas are ambush predators. They wait close to routes animals use and strike when the distance becomes small. You already possess the basic pattern. Unfortunately, you do not possess experience. The fish moves closer. You launch your head, your jaws close on water. The fish disappears. You have successfully attacked the exact location where food existed a moment earlier. Hunger finds this achievement unhelpful. You try again. A frog sits on a low branch above the water. You approach slowly. The frog jumps before you reach striking distance. A small lizard moves through leaves, then notices you and escapes. The forest contains prey. It simply refuses to cooperate. Each failed attempt teaches distance and timing. You learn that quick movement alerts animals. You learn that water carries vibration. You learn to remain still, even when every part of your body appears ready to strike. Eventually, a small fish enters a pocket between roots. Its escape routes are limited. You wait. The fish turns. You strike. This time, your jaws close around its body. Your small teeth angle backward, helping prevent prey from sliding free. You begin swallowing. Snakes do not chew food into polite pieces. Your jaws move around the fish, while flexible ligaments allow your mouth to open far wider than its resting shape suggests. The meal travels headfirst into your body. For the first time, food not supplied by your egg becomes part of you. The fish becomes muscle. It becomes length. It becomes the beginning of a body that may one day overpower animals many times larger. But one successful hunt does not make you safe. Your first months are a cycle of hiding, waiting, and eating whenever opportunity appears. You take fish, frogs, and other small animals. As you grow, slightly larger prey becomes possible. A rodent moving along the water's edge creates scent and vibration. You strike, wrap part of your body around it, and tighten. Anacondas are constrictors. Their coils restrict blood circulation and breathing until the prey can no longer resist. At your size, the process is less impressive than an adult overpowering a capybara. But the mechanism is already present. Your body is both rope and muscle. The wet season supports you, channels connect. Fish spread into flooded forest. Frogs breed in temporary pools. Vegetation provides cover. Then the water begins to fall. Rain becomes less frequent. Shallow areas shrink. The broad, flooded world separates into pools, muddy channels, and exposed banks. For an aquatic snake, drought changes the entire map. A pool that protected you may become too warm and shallow. Prey becomes concentrated, which makes hunting easier. Predators also become concentrated, which makes existing more complicated. You follow retreating water. Sometimes you cross wet ground between pools. On land, your body no longer receives support from the water. Movement becomes slower. The sun heats your scales. A raptor circling above can see farther than it could beneath forest cover. You travel at night or remain beneath vegetation when possible. Mud becomes useful. You press into soft edges and cover much of your body. Only your eyes and nostrils remain near the surface. An adult anaconda can wait like this for large prey. You use the same method to avoid becoming prey. A caiman passes its body, pushes a small wave ahead of it. You remain motionless. The reptile stops close enough that you can see details along its scales. Its head turns. Perhaps it detects movement. Perhaps it smells you. You slide deeper beneath roots. The caiman lunges, its jaws close behind your tail. You escape into a narrow opening between branches. The predator cannot follow. For several minutes you do not move. Your body carries no emotional speech about courage. It carries a simpler message. Do not return to open water yet. Survival depends on choosing when not to hunt. As months pass, you become thicker and longer. The number of animals capable of swallowing you begins to decline. Birds remain dangerous, but fewer can lift you. Small caimans become competitors rather than immediate executioners. Larger anacondas can still eat you, and jaguars would not be impressed by your growth, but you are no longer the easiest meal in the wetland. Your diet expands. Larger fish provide more energy. Water birds resting near shore become possible targets. A young mammal entering the water may fail to notice your outline. You wait beneath floating vegetation. Only your nostrils and eyes break the surface. The animal steps closer. You strike. Your jaws secure the front of its body. Coils follow. Water erupts around you as the prey struggles. This hunt is dangerous. A kicking animal can injure you. A failed grip may cost energy and reveal your position to other predators. You tighten. The movement weakens, then stops. The meal is far larger than the fish you once missed among the roots. Swallowing takes time. Your body must expand around the prey. Afterward, you become slow and vulnerable while digestion begins. A large meal provides energy for growth, but it also turns your body into a snake-shaped package that prefers not to be disturbed. You hide. Days pass before you need to hunt again. A successful ambush can support you through long periods of waiting. The seasons change again. Rain returns, dry channels fill, pools reconnect. The flooded forest opens around you. You travel farther. The place of your birth becomes only one part of a much larger range. You do not know whether your siblings survived. Most probably did not. Some were taken by birds, some by caimans, fish, or larger snakes. Some failed to find enough food. Some became trapped when water disappeared. Producing many young does not mean the wetland welcomes them all. It means the species can continue even when survival is rare. Years will pass before you approach adult size. Females grow much larger than males, and the biggest individuals require an enormous supply of prey and suitable wetland habitat. But the transformation has begun. The small snake that once hid from a heron now lies beneath the same vegetation as an ambush hunter. A bird lands near the water. You remain still. Its foot enters the shallows. Your head moves. The strike is fast. The bird attempts to open its wings, but your coils are already wrapping around it. The predator from your first day has become prey. This does not mean you have defeated the wetland. Drought can still remove water. Fires can destroy vegetation. Fishing nets may entangle you. People may kill large snakes out of fear. A jaguar can attack even a powerful anaconda. Size reduces danger. It never removes it. So how did you survive after your mother left? You survived because she did not leave you helpless. You were born alive, able to swim, hide, strike, and follow chemical signals. Your markings concealed you among mud, shadows, and plants. Your small body entered spaces larger predators could not reach. Failure taught you how close prey needed to be before an attack. Fish and frogs supported your earliest growth. Falling water forced you to move, hide, and adapt. Each meal increased the number of animals you could hunt and reduced the number capable of hunting you. You did not survive because your mother protected you. You survived because she gave birth to a predator small enough to hide and complete enough to begin alone. Yes, it is dangerous to be born as a giant anaconda. You enter murky water among dozens of siblings and immediately scatter. Birds search from above. Caimans wait below. Larger snakes do not recognize childhood as protection. Your first hunts fail. The wetland shrinks. Every journey across open mud exposes you. But there is beauty too. You begin as a thin line moving beneath floating leaves. Your tongue reads the water. Your body learns patience. A missed fish becomes a captured frog. A captured frog becomes a bird. A bird becomes the strength to wait for something larger. Rain fills the forest. Roots disappear beneath brown water. Your markings dissolve into shadow. Long ago, your mother moved away and left you there. Now the same wetland that once hid you from predators hides a predator from everything else. A ripple crosses the surface. An animal approaches to drink. You remain invisible. When you were born, the forest was searching for you. Now it must watch where it steps.